I'll have 2 cortados for here, please. What do you do next? All right, that's what we're here to talk about. Do you pitch your share? Do you not pitch your share? When do you pitch your share? What is pitch your sharing? Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Ethan. I'm with my boy, Ross.
Howdy.
We're in the Valor Lab. You all know it. We can't get away from this thing, for crying out loud. We're obsessed with this place. Man, we couldn't find a lot of content out there about picture sharing. And we were like, let's test some theories. And let's invite Valor Nash into the lab and see what's up. All right, we're using cortados right now because we have glass cups and they've been, hotly debated on the pod and the community. So we're gonna try to recreate some perfect cortados. Are we using single shots? Yes, so whatever. But we're gonna go through some different methods for picture sharing. I'm sure people are, across the spectrum on how they feel about it. It's bad, it's good. It's good when it's done right. So let's explore some methods to do that. So we're gonna go through, 3-4 different variations on steaming milk for 2 drinks and then divvying it up and seeing how we can get the best result. Probably the 2 kind of pillars that we want speed efficiency and we want quality. We want maybe aesthetic is a better version. So how do we get good latte art and how do we get a drink out in a jiff? Because at least I know when I'm working on bar and I've got to make a bunch of drinks, if there's ever an opportunity for me to make 2 drinks at the same time, I'm about it. But we want to make sure we're about it and making awesome drinks. Maybe as like our control, our first method, I'm just going to steam up enough milk for 2 cortados. I'm gonna pour one, I'm gonna pour the other one. And we're gonna see how it goes as far as aesthetic and milk foam texture distribution. All right.
Okay, so you have enough for 2 drinks and you're just gonna pour them straight up. Complete one, complete the second one second.
That's right, Ross. There's one. Look at that milk waste. Very little, very
little
light.
milk waste.
Light. But how about that foam distribution? How's that looking down there?
This is the money shot right here because we're looking to see visually the foam thickness here versus with this one. So you can see it's clearly thicker on the drink that you poured first.
Hey man, visuals are one thing. Taste, the mouth, that's another thing.
A lot less surface integrity on that one, whereas this one is very
sturdy.
Very sturdy.
Both taste nice, but the texture's very different.
But if me and you went out for a coffee and we were served these 2 drinks, like they're different drinks. They have different levels of foam.
Yeah.
Okay, so maybe even though that one would be the best for speed,
right?
Let's see if we can get a better one for both quality and speed.
Yeah. Yeah, quality is, I was able to do latte art on that one. The first one was definitely a lot easier and better looking. So for this one, let's do the method that we definitely see out there in the world, which is kind of like a rolling method where you preheat another pitcher and then steam up your milk and kind of give it a little here, give it a little there, kind of integrate the foam and then pour out of the preheated pitcher. All right, so I got my milk. Now I'm gonna do a little bit of that.
So you're doing that to maintain more temperature stability.
Right. Okay. Maybe we'll do a little bit, pour it back. Then we're gonna, whoop. Oh, I'm just gonna splash myself. Welcome to the splash zone, baby. All right, I'll do my first one. I'm on the rattleware now, or the rhinoware, watch out. Hey, latte art, one looks better, one looks worse. They're both not great, LOL. Milk waste, let's check out the Viz. How's it looking down there?
Yeah, that second one is definitely thinner. It's basically just exactly like the first time.
Okay, so even though we were mixing up the milks, we didn't really see a different result. Interesting. I am curious how other people like to, if there's the community of rollers out there, how they like to divvy up their milk distribution.
I saw this on a video on YouTube about, the only one I could find about pitcher sharing. I think it was by Arteezy Coffee Roasters. But a point he made was that the amount of foam that gets into your drink is correlated to how quickly or with how much velocity you're pouring from that pitcher.
Yep.
So like if you're just barely pouring like that, it's gonna be less foam. Whereas if you're pouring with more velocity, there's more foam spilling out.
Yep.
And so that's another way that you could manipulate how much foam goes on each drink. However, I think what we're talking about right now is just like pitcher sharing in a vacuum. How does that affect foam distribution as opposed to like, this other kind of fringe method?
Right. And maybe speed kind of comes into play a little more when it's non-cortado drinks. So I feel like you do just have to be a little bit more gentle when pouring cortado. So that could be something to play with on your own. For this next method, what we're gonna try is usually what I would do if I was pouring to-go drinks, which is steaming up my milk, giving it the proper amount of air, for 2 drinks, and then filling up the first drink halfway, the second drink completely, 100%, and then going back and doing that last 50% on the first drink. Now doing that for the to-go drinks may be a little trickier because your crema is starting to settle. So I'll do my darndest to see if we can try to hit some quality as far as aesthetic and see how we get as far as foam distribution, because we've yet to do a method that has really had a uniform foam distribution. So I'm gonna do 50% of my first drink. I set that aside. I'm gonna do 100% of my second drink.
That looked easy.
So easy, a caveman could do it. Maybe I'll give myself a little help here. We'll toss. Uh-oh.
Globtown.
Globtown, USA. Let's check the results, Ross.
Definitely our best foam distribution yet.
Can you have it all? Ross, I don't know. But I know for a to-go method, I'm definitely gonna be doing this one. 50%, 100%, 50%. Some are saying the 1-4-2-3 method. But for here, I think I might have to stick to just doing 1 drink at a time. Hey, that's the takeaway from the lab today, guys.
Love it.
Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate you guys watching.
Thank you.
Thank you.